Hello, amazing online crew. Have I told you lately how much I actually appreciate you guys? Because I really do. I'm so driven to give you guys lots of cool information to help you move the needle forward. So I just thought I'd tell you that. I appreciate you. So thank you for being here live with me or on the replay. Please say hello. Let us know where you're coming in from. If you are new to the community, definitely say hello so we can give you a special welcome. Today I'm going to share some insights and trends with you regarding sort of the latest and greatest on social media. Now, a lot of this, it's a bit beyond what you need to know. But there's lots of little things that you can tweak and get from this information that can help you just shift things slightly to be more effective in your social media. Because if you haven't worked out already, there's no one silver bullet to building your business online on social media. Shock, horror. There's no one thing that you can do that's going to get the audience that you want, get the leads that you want, get the results that you want like that. It really is a combination of a whole lot of little things that if you can stay ahead of the game, social media in this industry, then you've got an advantage. If you know a little bit more information about the better times to post, what type to post, where to drive people, those kind of things, it gives you a little bit of an edge. And when you've got a little edge here, little edge there, little edge here, there, and everywhere, then it just helps you be more effective and get you better results on social media. And is that what not we want to do? Oh my gosh, I haven't had coffee for 3 days. I'm detoxing. I've got a slight headache, not too bad. I thought it'd be bad, but worse by now. But I'm so hungry. So if I'm a little bit wacky over the next few weeks, I'm detoxing for 7 days at the moment. I'm only on my 3rd day. So guess what I'm going to be like in a few days' time? I'm either going to be like really headachy and grumpy, or I'm going to be bursting with all this energy because I've detoxed. So bear with me, guys. But how is everyone? How are you guys doing? Are you interested to learn new trends and, insights into the latest and greatest in social media? And, some of this is just information. It's just interesting. And some of it you might want to test and try. Some of the things that I give you, and that's what it's all about. There's no right or wrong in social media. Like a lot of people say to me, what's the right thing to do? What's the right thing to post that's going to get me more people in my business? Like everybody's looking for the right answers on social media. And it's just too busy and complicated for there to be one right answer. It's just what we have to realize when we're dealing with, social media, that it moves very, very, very fast. Those of you that are doing advertising, you need to be up with the latest skills, words, triggers, things like that. Otherwise, your ads are going to get disapproved and you're going to get shut down. Like it moves like this. Does it not? So we have to be keeping up with things, and that's what I like to sort of do here. If we've not met before, if you're here, new, you may be watching from my business page or my group. I'm broadcasting in both places, so I do have a split viewership. So those of you watching from the group, that's called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. Anybody's, welcome to join that group. It's completely free. You do just, if you're there for the first time, you do just need to click on the link above at the bottom that says StreamYard.com/Facebook for me to see your picture, see your profile picture. So it's just a permission thing because it's a third-party tool, to Facebook. But how is everybody going? Who is here? Let's say quick hellos. Olive, life member of our coaching community. Hello, Olive. Hello, Heather, one of our VIP mentorship people who's got the wave. So if you don't know much about our community or you're new, the palm tree is for our community here for obvious reasons. The fish is for those of you in my free group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. The cruise ship is for, not that we want to get on one right now, but the cruise ship is for those of you in my coaching community, my private coaching community, where we dive deep and do really practical training in there about different strategies, you know, from branding to content to Facebook advertising to networking to prospecting to just building your business online, but practical things. The anchor is for those that are life members of my coaching community, and the wave there is for those that are in my VIP program, where we go deep, really deep, don't we, guys? And I'm not always nice to them. That's not true. That's not true. I just get a little bit tougher mentor with those guys because, you know, we really, really, really want to get results. All of you want to get results. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Crystal is a live member. We got Gloria in the house. Good news for Gloria today. She's got things back up and running on Facebook. I'm so happy for you, Gloria. Hello, Glenn. How are you? Good to see you on. We've got Jennifer King in the house. Hello, lovely. How you going? Hello, Beth. You do tell us and show us all the time. Thank you, Crystal. Hello, Cynthia, one of our VIPs. We've got Jocelyn on. Christina is here. We got Monica. Glenn saying hello to everyone. No magic bullet? What? No magic bullet, Jen? Oh, my gosh. Everybody's looking for it, though. It's crazy. Hello, Tina. How are you? Doing good. I know you are, except for the lack of coffee and hunger. I'm not sure how long I'll last, but I'm determined. We'll see how we go next week. Doing awesome. Hello, Deborah. How are you? There's no live on my phone, but is on my PC. There's no live on your phone. It might just be a matter of refreshing the page. Just also, guys, make sure you got your notifications turned on for my page or the group, depending where you're watching from. Turn your notifications on so you get alerted when I go live. Your present pain is normal for the situation. It will pass and you will feel great when the process completes. And yes, I'm a daughter. I knew that, Ford. Thank you for your input there. Like, I'm a little bit crazy normally. So imagine detoxing makes me feel better. I'll be jumping through the computer at you. No, I won't. It'll all be good. Okay. Yes, and thank you for your input there, Ford. There is volume on phone only. I'm not sure. I think that's your particular issue, Deborah. I don't think that's across the board, but let me know, guys. Any of you having problems with volume, let us know. High five, Mike. We've got Louisa on. We've got Steph on. Hello, social media family. We got Megan. We've got, now I'm still trying to work out how to pronounce your name. So I need help with this. Is it Knowles? No, I don't want to embarrass myself. So let me know in the comments. Hello, Susan. Hello, Jane. Lovely to say. Oh, everyone say welcome to Jane. Jane said she's new. So hello, Jane. Everybody give Jane some love. We got Judy and Bob. We got Mel. Susan's one of our VIPs. We got Heather. Just got off a live Zoom with the VIP group. I love you. You guys rock. That's why you're going to get results, good results. I will check my phone. Thank you. I'm getting captions again. Yeah, so it's definitely a Facebook activated thing. If you're seeing the captions, I have not turned anything on. So just if you're seeing captions, it's rolled out to some people. It's automatic. This is what Facebook was beta testing recently. So obviously they've turned it on for me. It's not something I've gone into my settings and turned on. So it's automatic captions while I'm live, which is interesting. But it's not automatic when I'm not live anymore. So they're not on the replay. We still have to turn the captions on when we go back into Facebook and edit, you know, the thumbnail and stuff like that. We're still turning the captions on, so they're on when I'm not live. So what you're seeing on the screen, if you are seeing captions, let me know. Are you seeing captions or are you not? Because there's no real consistency as to who's seeing them and who's not, whether it's the group or the page or those kind of things. But it is rolling out, which is pretty cool, I think. But if you're watching me live, why do you need to? I guess you could watch me live, turn the volume down and read the captions. I don't know. So anyway, welcome. Did I introduce myself? I don't know. Anyway, if I didn't, my name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain, which is just a bit of fun, guys, but we have the most amazing community here. Entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, network marketers, those in MLM. And what we do here is learn to leverage social media using modern not old school, modern social media strategies. And I just try to keep you guys a little bit ahead of the game, to use little sort of tidbits in here there, because every little bit moves the needle forward. And that's what we want for you. We want you to get results on social media. So what I'm sharing with you today comes from 2 pieces of research which has just been released. One is from, not that you really need to know this, but just to justify, I'm not pulling crap out of anywhere. I'm not pulling this information out of anywhere. It's for, I'm a bit researchy. If you hadn't noticed, I like to know what's going on, what's the latest, what can I share with you to keep you guys ahead of the game. So this is from Global Windex. This is from the Global Windex flagship report on the latest trends in social media 2020. Okay, and I've also pulled some information from Smart Insights Research 2020. So this is, other people can go and do the research, and they research thousands of people on social media, and they come up with these trends, which is something that we should be aware of. Some of it will take a pinch of salt. Some of it, there's some stats. We go, oh, okay, that's interesting. It's not really going to make any difference to you building your business on social media, but it's good to know where things are trending. If there's one thing for sure, social media is growing in every way, which way possible. There's, I think it was up by 19%, the amount of people on social media overall than last year. So there's always new people coming onto social media. This is the future, guys. If you haven't worked that out in this environment that we're all living around the world at the moment, it's never more prevalent than right now, of how important the online world is and the amazing opportunities you guys have at your fingertips if you're doing the right things, if you're utilizing things to your advantage. And if you're not doing, we just can't do spammy things that are going to limit your organic reach. We want to maximize your organic reach in every which way possible. And for those of you in my coaching community, I'm doing organic growth bootcamp, not next week, it's the week after, but I'm going to go through a whole lot of different strategies to help you grow your audience, help you get results organically. I'm not saying don't advertise. We should do both. You shouldn't, I don't recommend necessarily, although you can if you want to grow 100% organically. There's little things that you can do, the boost here, boost there, do a little video views or ad. You don't have to spend a lot of money on Facebook advertising. You don't have to do full-blown ads, but you can. So you can do full-blown advertising, and it can speed up your results, and it can be awesome for you if you know what you're doing. You need to choose what's right for you. I would recommend that you do a bit of both, but it's your journey. You do what you want to do, okay? So here we go. I'll just go into some of this data, okay? So it's interesting when I've asked this question, I probably asked it like a year ago, how much time on average, now you think of people that are not that active versus people that are really active, or your general activity. How many hours do you think people are on social media across the board a day? What do you reckon the latest sort of trend with that is? I'm interested to see what you're going to say. So I'll hold that thought while your comments come up, and I'll see what you guys are saying. So on average, so this is social media networks and messaging apps as well. So things like Messenger, WhatsApp, and whatever. So across social media platforms and messaging apps, what do you think the average sort of time frame that people are on per day? So Steph, 6 hours. Woo! That's the 2 to 4, Rachel says. We've got 5 hours a day, Bethel, 6. Now you guys will be heightened because you're on social media. So Gloria's going 1 hour. I'm on it all the time though. So it might be different for you guys because, you know, if you're building a business, you're going to be a bit more than others. 6 hours. Jenna's saying 3 to 4. My guess is 3 to 4 hours minimum. Sandy's saying 2. Susan's saying 4. We got Megan, 4 to 5 hours a day. So in your context, in your world, learning social media, it will be more. But we got to balance out with these people that don't really care much for social media. So apparently, according to the research, it's 2 hours and 24 minutes a day. That is the norm, just the norm. So some of you will be way over that. If you're here listening to me and you're building a business on social media, you guys would no doubt be over that. Are you all over that? Are you all over around about 2 hours? Be honest, let me know. Because I would say you kind of are. I know I am. So on average, people are using and utilizing 8 social networks and media, messaging apps. So that could be Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger. Messenger is considered a different platform to social media. When we say social media platforms, Facebook is one, but Messenger is actually considered its own social media platform. So if you think of it like that, on average, apparently people are on about 8 of them. So I don't know about you guys, but that's on average. Now, interestingly, there's been a shift in the main reason that what people are on social media for. And the main reason previously and now, although the interest in this is dropping, is connecting with friends and family is the main reason. Now, think about that in your marketing. These are the kind of things that you need to store to know how to have the right messaging on your social media posts, your ads if you're doing Facebook advertising, your copywriting skills. People are mainly on Facebook and social media platforms across the board to connect with friends and family. They're not on there to be pitched to. They're not on there to buy. You don't pick up your phone and scroll Facebook and go, oh, what can I buy today? You go on the website and look up, particular like Amazon or something like that. You're ready to buy, but we don't do that with things like Facebook and Insta and, etc. So, but the one thing that's risen, it's interesting, and it doesn't surprise me, but it's entertainment. So entertainment ranks as the 3rd reason that people are on social media platforms. So people are looking to be entertained. People are not necessarily, that's the 3rd one down. It's not the first one down. But they're saying there's a huge surgence in people wanting to be entertained on social media. So there's just something to store and think about. The big thing to take away from that is people are, across the board social media, we want to do marketing that's effective. There's no doubt about that. But, the pushiness and, really being 100% business focused, those of you on your business page that you forget to be a real person on your business page, that's not going to do you any favors. So you want to bring into your business pages pictures of you, pictures of your family, if you're okay with that. I've learned to be okay with that. I wasn't in the beginning. Man, did I have walls up. I'm not putting pictures of my kids on my business page. Like huge walls. I don't want to let people in, like there's all these weird people that can look at me on my business page because it's totally public and, whatever. I had huge walls up. You just let go of it the longer you do it. But top reason people are on social media is to keep in touch with friends and family, but that is becoming less powerful. And there are other reasons that are increasing big time. Entertainment is one of those. So here is the globally, the platforms in order of popularity, like the dominant social media platforms. Some of these I've never heard of, guys. Maybe I'm a bit ignorant, but it surprised me, some of these. So Facebook is still #1 dominant social media platform. Then we've got YouTube. Then we've got WhatsApp. Here's the 3rd one. 4th one, Facebook Messenger. 5th, WeChat. Anyone use WeChat? I don't even know what that is. Does that make me look like an idiot? I don't know what WeChat is. Instagram, TikTok. Who's using TikTok? I want to know. Fess up. Who's using TikTok? Very much the younger generation, but not, not completely. I mean, my kids are into like TikTok. I'm looking into TikTok. See what funny things I can do over there. QQ. Ever heard of QQ? As in the letter Q and another letter Q. QQ. What the hell's QQ? And then there's QZone. Then there's Cineweibo. Then there's Reddit. Then there's Snapchat. Then there's Twitter. Then there's Pinterest. Then there's Kaisho. Don't even know how to pronounce it. LinkedIn didn't even get on the list as one of those dominant. So how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The top 15. LinkedIn didn't even get a mention. Who uses LinkedIn? That's crazy. So take the first 4. Facebook is still the most dominant, then YouTube, then WhatsApp, and then Facebook Messenger. So the messaging platforms are even more popular than Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter. So I don't know what I'm missing with WeChat, QQ, QZone, I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. That's the order. So Facebook is still the main platform, dominant platform to be on. So here's the 3 main reasons for frustrations with social media. This is what people do not like the most about social media across the board. Discriminatory and hateful behavior. You know, a lot of people do hide behind social media, unfortunately. And, you know, so naturally that's not a positive experience for people. And that's the number one thing people, you know, don't like. The number of ads people see. So yeah, people don't like it. That's why a lot of ads get disapproved. And if your ad tip, I review people's Facebook ads every single week. And the amount of ads that I see that have the same message, there's no emotion in it, it's not a personal story, it's just information-based, it's boring, then those are the kind of ads that people hide. Those are the kind of ads that people pull down the little drop box down and say, I don't want to see this content anymore, or complain, you know, or what's the right word for it? Market as spam. And that leads to all those kind of ads that say the same thing, use the same words, look the same way, getting disapproved, even accounts being shut down. So please make sure you've got a very high skill level if you are doing Facebook ads, because Facebook does not like our industry. Building any kind of business, digital business, online business, network marketing, MLM, Facebook does not like us as far as advertising goes. So you need to be very careful with your words, okay? And it's that's the second thing. This is the top 3 frustrations. This is the second thing that people are frustrated about with social media. It's the number of ads they see. You know, to be honest with you, your Facebook ad should not look like a Facebook ad. Your Facebook ad should look like a written post of some sort, a story that people would see on your personal profile. So think about that, guys, with your ad copy. Your ad should not look like an ad. So this is a little bit funny, and don't take it seriously, but you should write drunk and edit sober. So write as if you're writing in a diary. Just get it all out there. You know, people have a couple of drinks and they say things they shouldn't do. Like, get it all out there. Let the inhibitions go and write as if you're writing in a journal. Don't write as if you're writing an ad. I'm going off on a tangent here, but yeah, things to think about, okay? If you're doing Facebook advertising, or you're moving into Facebook advertising somewhere in your journey, please remember that bit of information. Don't make your ad look like an ad. Make your ad look like something that somebody would read on your personal profile. Your story only, not generic crap about, this is how I struggled and now I found this and life is wonderful. Left my 9 to 5. Say no more. Okay, move on. TikTok is climbing. So TikTok features in the top 10. Well, I just read it out to you. Top 10, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th. So TikTok is getting more and more and more popular. So somewhere along the line, guys, I'm getting the messages from the kids and from people around. You know, maybe I might have to delve there. I don't know. I mean, who's using it? Let me know. Love to know. The active social media users have passed the 3.8 billion mark. So, oops, I told you a furphy. I said 19% at the beginning of my video. It's not. It's 9%. Just whack a 1 in front of it. No worries. Just inflate the data, Helen. Make it up. So it's up 9% from last year, not 19%, okay? So we're at the 3.8 billion people that are using social media. Interestingly, 99% of people, I thought this one was just not necessarily unusual if you think about it, but I'm just surprised it was that high. 99% of social media users are on mobile. 99%. 99%. I still use my computer a lot. Who uses their computer? I use my computer a lot. I do use my phone a lot, but I was surprised. I knew it would be high, but I didn't think it'd be 99%. But a little tip for you, if you're doing Facebook advertising, maybe you might want to just send your ads to mobile. Think about it. Okay, so here's this will be good for you. This is the top organic bringing. What am I trying to say? The top styles of posting on social media that gets the most organic interactions. And remember what I said yesterday regarding Facebook stories, we're driving for engagement and interaction and conversations. Okay, so according to the data, this is what gets the most this is Facebook and Instagram I'm going to go through here. Facebook organic interactions, okay, so by post type. So the number one is live video. So live video gets the most interactions, organic interactions. Images are the second. Video, which means uploaded video, just not live video. So number one is live video. Number two is images. Number three is video, as in uploaded video. Fourth is links, actually sending people to where you want them to go and people clicking on it. And the last one is just a status update. So, you know, when you go into just doing a post and you just write something. So that's the last one. Okay, but Instagram, a little bit different. So the highest organic Instagram interactions organically are these. Carousel was number one. Second was images. Third is video. So a little bit of a flip there with priority and the maximum organic interactions. So carousel was number one. Images is number two. Video is number three. Okay, but video is jumping. Video is jumping up, so it's quite possible that video is even going to have a higher presence, you know, with interaction moving forward. So the video on Instagram has jumped a lot. Okay, now last week, man, when I do 5 videos a week, I forget what I'm saying, where I'm saying it between my groups and my page and whatever. But sometime last week, somewhere, I'm pretty sure it was here, I gave you some data that had come out about when to post at this time. So there's general data regarding when are the best times to post on social media. You need to take that into consideration if you're on a business page looking at your audience insights, obviously. So when you hear this kind of information, test it for yourself. It may not be the case for you. This kind of recommendation. So last week I shared with you recommendations for posting at this time in COVID time when everybody's at home. I don't know if any of you took that on board to test and evaluate, but I'd be interested if any of you did and you saw any difference in results. This data is not from COVID time. Okay, so I just want to make that quite clear. But these are supposedly the best times in general to post on Facebook and Insta generally, not necessarily in COVID times. Okay, I gave you that data last week. So apparently the best time to post on Facebook, apparently, test it and evaluate it for yourself. Don't take it as gospel. Wednesdays around 11 a.m. and between 1 and 2 p.m. on Wednesdays. So just test it, post at different times and, you know, see what works for you. You do need to take into consideration time zones and audience and the age bracket of your audience. So this is just general. Okay, guys? So Wednesday, 11 a.m. and 1 to 2 p.m. The best day to post is, again, Wednesdays. The worst day, according to this research, to post on Facebook is on a Sunday. So I've always found Sunday night to be pretty good because people are reflecting, they're getting ready, they're sitting down, organizing themselves from the following week. They're thinking about, I really don't want to go back to work tomorrow. So you put something inspirational in their newsfeed and it might trigger something for somebody. So this is general. This is across all, you know, Facebook users. Okay, so we might have better times for our industry than others. Like we just got to test and evaluate this stuff. So that's Facebook. Instagram, I'm almost finished, guys. Instagram, best times. Interestingly, still the same days, but times are different. So the best time on Instagram is apparently Wednesday at 3 p.m. That's what the research says. The best day is still Wednesdays. What is it about Wednesdays? Beginning of the week, maybe busy getting into things. Wednesday, you're starting to think about the weekend, dropping off your activity maybe a little bit. I don't know. So the best day is Wednesdays, worst day is still Sundays. Okay, test and evaluate it. And the other thing I want to highlight, and this comes from a message from one of my amazing VIPs in the mentorship program about, and also building on something that I spoke about yesterday with Facebook stories. If you missed yesterday's Facebook Live, please go back and watch it, because you are missing opportunities if you're not using Facebook stories. And one of the, amazing things regarding Facebook stories, when people react, respond, comment, etc., it hits your Messenger. Now, what's happening with Messenger? You'll only see this if you've got sort of the trigger from Facebook, and you'll only see this if you're doing Facebook Lives and you're getting comments. Okay, so just put that disclaimer in. If you do a Facebook Live, somebody comments, you comment back. If you can, you want to ask an open-ended question to keep the conversation going. If you haven't heard enough clues from me over the last few months about how important conversations are, it's not just hello, it's not just an emoji. I mean, anything is good, okay? So any kind of interaction is still an interaction and engagement. So if somebody puts an emoji or just says, hi, Helen, or whatever, that's better than nobody saying anything at all. Absolutely, we want interaction and engagement, but we want to drive for conversations. So somebody comments on a live, and then you comment back and ask an open-ended question that they then reply with. And so you go back and forth a couple of times. What you'll start to see, if you're not already seeing it, is you'll get a little alert from Facebook saying, would you like to take this conversation into Messenger? So if that is not a hint from Facebook to, basically drive you to get people into Messenger. So this whole, focus on conversations, private conversations. Facebook told us a year ago, the future of Facebook is private for consumers. Okay. So Facebook wants you to get into people's Messenger. It is amazing, brilliant, one of the best things that you can do to boost your organic reach and the algorithm for wherever you are is to drive for conversations hitting your Messenger. And now Facebook is putting a little alert up saying, would you like to take this conversation into Messenger? If there is anything that Facebook is putting right in front of your face, like, stories, the size of the tiles, like little alerts, would you like to take this into Messenger? That would be a really good trigger for you to go, so go into Messenger and thank the person for their feedback or their insight, or just thank them and be nice. Imagine that, being nice on social media. Just be thoughtful, be a human being before you're a marketer. So if you're going back a couple of times on the actual page underneath a live, then take it to Messenger. Facebook wants you to take it to Messenger. So do what Facebook wants to maximize the algorithm for yourself. So take it to Messenger, and it doesn't mean that you want anything from them. It just means that you can say, thanks for your awesome comments on my live today. I really appreciate you watching, and leave it at that. And they'll probably respond going, no worries, I loved your content. Whatever they say. But now you're in Messenger, so you've made a new connection in Messenger that possibly you didn't have before. And now you're having a conversation, which is what Facebook wants you to do. Facebook wants you to have private conversations. You will help boost things for yourself on your pages and your organic reach if you do things like that. Okay? Yeah, I'm behind with Messenger chat rooms. Now I have a tile on my Facebook. Yeah, so just test it out. Just line up a friend and just test it out. If you've got Facebook pointing things out to you about what's new and what you can use and something that's different than you had before, or little alerts like that, use them. They are clues for you to know what Facebook is looking for you to do, what Facebook wants you to use. And if you use what they want you to use, then you're going to get new features first. Your algorithm is going to be boosted. So take these little clues and bring them into your business. Okay. Heather also saying, would you like to share this live with your friends? Come up on most lives that I'm watching. Okay, so Facebook's saying that to you, Heather. Would you like to share this live with your friends? Okay, so if Facebook is asking you do an action, would you like to do this? I'd be on the other end of going, yeah, I would, thanks, and share it out. Like, take those as clues as to what Facebook wants you to do. If they're putting a message up in front of your face asking you, would you like to do this? Yes, I would. Thank you, Facebook. Like, maximize your advantages with what Facebook is telling you they want you to do. Okay? Sandy, I have a Canva Sunday post that I post in the AM. I unplug on Sundays. That's why PM on a Sunday. I've always found PM on a Sundays to be. I'm not sure so much about AM, but PM on a Sundays, I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. And that's not what this research is showing. But the only way you will know with your audience is to test and evaluate it for yourself. This is great. It's guides. I mean, I'm always interested in what research is coming out, but you need to test and evaluate for yourself. Okay. Hello. Oh, no worries, Cindy. Helen, read Chinta's comment on TikTok. Gosh, where would that be? I might have to do that offline because, oh, hang on, this might be it. I haven't used TikTok. I just heard it's owned by the Chinese and they are gathering heaps of info like key swipes. So are you indicating that it's not secure, Chinta? Is that what you're saying? So I don't know. I just know for schools, it's a massive concern. TikTok is a massive concern in the school environment. I'm not sure whether that's, it's probably more the social element of it than the security element of it. But yeah, I don't know, but thank you for sharing that, Chinta. Okay, so I've talked long enough. I'll go back to your comments, but thank you for your comments, guys. I will go back and have a look at those shortly. But was that interesting? Like, is that the kind of, you know, did you sort of take something interesting from that? I'm just curious as to whether you like to hear about this kind of stuff and what's going on in the world and what's popular and what's not, and little tips about what you could be doing to increase your algorithm and stuff like that. Now, remember, if you're in my coaching community, the week after next, we are doing an organic growth bootcamp. If you would like to join us in our awesome coaching community, it is a very small investment for a hell of a lot of training. I don't want to overwhelm you, but there's a lot of practical training in there that really might be able to help you move your business forward if you're struggling. Okay, so it is the weekend in my part of the world. It's probably the start of the weekend in some of your part of the world. So have an amazing weekend. I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm not quite sure what state I'll be in, if I'm coffee deprived and headachy, or I'm bouncing off the walls because I've got all this energy after detoxing for a couple of more days. So we will wait and see. But have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.